Okay, let's hope this works. All right. All right. How are y'all doing? The other folks that are going to be joining me today will be hopping on over soon. I just want to make sure that everyone is sitting nicely. So, over in the chat, tell me if you can hear me good, well. English is hard. Let me know. How's my audio levels? Hey! Rox, why are you in the chat? You're supposed to be over here in a few minutes. Oh, gosh, dang. Loud and clear. That's good. That's good. All right. So, just for premise for those four people that are actually watching, one of which is one of the people on the stream.
All right.
Um.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I am messaging.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So, just for a little premise here, we're kind of just be going over some prompts that I've written down of like quote unquote topic or whatever to just like kind of chill out, vibe a little bit, have a good time. For future reference, for oh my gosh, that's gonna get annoying. I need to shut up Discord because you guys can hear my desktop audio. Um, but for future reference, guys, it's not gonna be like this every single time. Sometimes the streams will have specific topics, or um, yeah, just specific topics. So maybe we'll do like a stream that's specifically on Has Been and Hell of a Boss, or maybe I'll get some people together to talk about I don't know, freaking surfing or whatever. I don't know. Just it won't be just like this random, just go off prompts type deal. Anyway, with that said, let's do some introductions. So, you guys all know me. I Jax Kendrick from the channel. You all know you see my dubs and stuff. So yeah. Next in the line we got Squids. Say hi, Squids.
Hello. I'm Squids.
He is Squids. Yes, good friend of mine.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. Cool. That's
We're
real
pretty
epic.
close.
Yeah. Love you, babe.
Huh. Okay. You too. No homo.
And next in line here we got Rox.
Hello.
You guys know her from a lot of. She's been in a lot of the dubs that I've had. She does Charlie and Vaggie most notably in the dubs. She was also Nifty in the Vacation comic. So yeah, and then we got yours. Say hi, yours.
Hello, I'm yours truly.
Yes, mine truly. I mean, yours truly. So yeah, this is kind of the squad that we got going right now. And yours, I think people would very much like to hear your Angel Boy impression real quick.
That depends.
What the fuck do you want me to say?
That's all I need you to say. I'm quiet. All right. So, how you guys been?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Slow days.
Slow days.
Life has been.
It has been.
I realized what I was saying as I said it, but you're welcome. That was totally intentional. Yes.
One play on words, right?
Yes. Well, speaking of, actually not speaking of, we're moving away from has been. So, at what point are you a cyborg?
Okay, this is a big
That was-
big jump.
Yeah, we got to get into it somehow.
Talk about a segue.
Look, we don't need segues. So who
I
wants to
would
go
say-
first?
I would say the point of you being a cyborg is that at the moment, or like when you get an advantage. Like for example, if you get like legs that makes you go faster, or arms that makes you like bench press a lot, much more.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So
just basically like makes you more a superhuman. I think that's more of cyborg.
okay, like
I personally think. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
Um, the second you get anything by like mechanical in you, so if you got a pacemaker, you're now a cyborg.
Well, that's a nice
I'm a little
sentiment.
more restricted on that. I'm similar. I think once you have a core organ fully replaced with something artificial, so not necessarily like metal or electronic, but something that's fully artificial. So not like a kidney you get donated for someone, but like
Uh-huh.
something man-made. I guess technically organs are man-made, but that's fine because make them in your bodies.
Well,
It's-
oh my gosh. Dude, Austin in the chat just said, "Can we at Black Superman from Hobbs and Shaw for a cyborg?"
Yeah, my boy,
Uh,
my boy Idris Elba.
you guys got his
I love
phone
Idris
number?
Elba.
I mean,
Mhm.
I wish I had his phone number.
I wouldn't leave him alone if I had his phone number.
Honestly. Oh my
You
gosh.
know, I don't have any fun phone numbers. I've Kendrick's phone number. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. That's the only one you
I
need,
only have
baby.
Elon. I only have Elon Musk's phone number.
I would say, yeah. I would say for cyborgs and things, it's either, I would probably say you have to either limbs, like 50% of your limbs is now prosthetic, or like major organs, or to the point where you're saying booyah every single sentence.
Booyah!
Booyah!
Don't mess with the best.
Don't mess with the best. Dude, the new freaking Teen Titans Go is so trash compared to regular Teen Titans.
Okay, but Teen Titans Go made me actually like Cyborg. I hated him on normal Teen Titans,
Uh-huh.
and he's one of my favorite in Teen Titans Go.
That's true. He's pretty
There's
good
been-
in Teen
there's-
Titans Go.
Positives of both.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Teen Titans Go has had some really good episodes that like taught about like owning a house and getting escrow and stuff.
Yeah.
That was more information than I got from school.
Uh-huh. Yeah, school.
Is that like
That's
the point
fair.
of all cartoons these days? It's basically no action, just teaching.
Dude, freaking school. I just don't like that in English class you don't learn like actual good English skills like in the real world. Like in English class they should teach you how to write essays and stuff. They don't do that. They're like,
Here's the
no.
thing, I had
Why is the door
this-
red?
I had this conversation with my mother. It's like, how do we teach like kids better these days?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's the trick, because like when I was watching like a video of global warming,
Mm-hmm.
I remember a lot of that thing because the person that did that video, he did a lot of like funny things and said like funny skits or something like that in that video. So I can remember all of those because it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
So so I'm just gonna say, like, if you're a teacher and you have a PowerPoint presentation, somewhere in a PowerPoint, just have a picture of you in a Borat suit. They will be traumatized, but they will remember.
I mean,
I mean, that's one way to do it.
I guess.
I learned most things through song.
Same.
As a musical theater kid.
You betcha I have the songs that I learned in history class 7 years ago memorized.
I mean,
You
that,
Bet you.
through a song is how
I-
they learn the countries.
I aced Revolutionary War and the signing of the Declaration of Independence because 1776 is one of my favorite musicals.
That's awesome.
Yeah, when I was taking U.S. history for the first time, it was just when Hamilton was getting super big. So just all the events covered in Hamilton, all the kids knew.
Mhm.
Everything else was a little more spotty. But Hamilton, woo.
I saw Hamilton.
I never
Saw
saw the original actors, but I saw it in Chicago with like a backup cast. It was good.
I saw it with pretty much everybody except Philippa Sue. My mom won the lottery,
Uh-huh.
Mm.
and then she gave the tickets to me and my sister because we were only in New York because I bought her a ticket to see a show at the Met.
Uh-huh.
So
Mm.
she just
Flagged.
went to double our chances at the lottery, and then she won.
Oh, nice.
She said that was the hardest being a good mom decision she ever had to make.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
My gosh, that's awesome. I think I only seen one musical or play or whatever, and it was at the theater that Lincoln got shot at.
Oh.
And yeah, took a dark turn real quick. And it was oh, man, what is it called? Christmas Carol. And I
Okay.
don't know why, but I was so distracted by the fact that the guy that was playing Scrooge was a black dude, but like past Scrooge was like a white kid. I don't know why that was so distracting to me. I was like, it only halfway through the play did I realize, oh, they're the same person. Like, holy crap, I feel so bad now. It was terrible of me. It was
Rough,
awesome.
buddy.
That was real rough. And I just remember freaking sitting in that play and looking up like to the not banisters, but to the pews like above us, and there was one and it had like all these American flags on it, and I'm like, ah, that's the one. Interesting.
I think the last time I went to a theater was like 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I remember back when I
Pretty
was in
early.
like earlier school, around probably 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
There was my school would always put on like performances and like drama and theater. And remember, the drama kids, they're always whack. But I remember they put on Legally Blonde one year, and I'm like, okay, I'll go see it with some friends. I'm not a big Legally Blonde like fan or anything, but like, I'm like, okay, it'll be fun, it'll be funny. So I went, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is nowhere. It was funny, I'll give them that, but like, it's always weird seeing these random teenagers playing roles that I guess they're not suited for,
Yeah.
because Legally Blonde's all about going to college and becoming better, and I'm like, haha, none of you have gone to college. Me neither, but
Yeah.
Damn.
Dang. Bro.
I miss theater. Two of my shows got canceled because of COVID.
Oof.
Hmm.
Heard. Felt. My gosh. Dude, I'm actually kind of hungry. I brought all these snacks and I'm like, don't even want any of them.
we're
Why
here
is it
to
so every
more.
time? Why is it so every time I go to like my YouTube recommended stuff or just on the front page, and then I just see like food related, like hot ones, and I'm like, it makes me so hungry.
Dude, speaking
Hot
of
ones. That's spicy food.
hot ones, ooh. Dude, if you could
Yeah, and the
create.
thing is, I love spicy food.
Me too.
I
Heard.
am basic white girl. I can't handle spicy.
Sprite is too
Alright.
spicy for you.
Sometimes honey barbecue sauce is too spicy for me.
Bro.
The spiciest thing I ever ate was I was at a quote unquote Mexican restaurant, right?
Mhm.
But they had a habanero sauce, so I asked for the habanero sauce, and they drenched my meal in habanero sauce, and
Mhm.
it tasted wonderful. I loved the taste, but the spice was a little painful. Hurt the tongue, hurt the lips. I was sweating, crying a little bit, but I made it through. I'm glad I had the experience, but it was a little spicier than I thought it. But spicy food is fun.
Dude.
I can
I've
handle
been
like mustard spicy, like
Oh,
wasabi and stuff. I just can't do pepper
Ah.
spicy.
I've been to like I was on Greece once, and they
Mhm.
have like, and I usually always get like pizzas or burgers. Like, I don't know, I'm that unhealthy, uh, especially on vacations. So it's like I went like at dinner time, and there's always like dark there. So I'm just like, we're going over to the restaurant, and then like I order like the spicy pizza.
Yeah.
It has like 3 flames on it.
Spicy
I
pizza.
eat it, and then it's like, bruh, this is a normal pizza. And then like next time, like a couple of days later, we go
Mhm.
to the exact same restaurant. We go to the exact, and I order the exact same thing. And when they come over, it's like, okay, what you want? And me just being like, I want the spicy pizza, but can you double the spiciness?
Uh-oh.
Fucking like their hair goes backwards. It's like they don't know what spicy is.
You guys don't know what spicy is.
Because when I ate the first spicy pizza, they're like that was a normal pizza for me.
You probably
And
had a
then like
fun
at
time
some
on the
point,
toilet.
and then on the third time, I just asked them, "Can you like do a little more spicy?" And then they just like they come with the pizza, like in front of me, and they cut like the
peppers.
chilies in front of me,
Yeah.
and like put it on the pizza.
Probably had a fun bathroom break after that.
No, me? Nah, I
Really?
can handle it. No, because like I said, it's not spicy for me. Because apparently they don't know spicy.
They don't know
But
the spice.
it's like for them it's worth having their hair backwards. But you're like, what are you eating?
You insane man. Dude, if you could create the perfect Happy Meal, what would you put in it, and what toy would you have come with it?
Bruh.
It's easy.
Just the perfect
Dude,
Happy
I
Meal.
had this conversation with one of my friends, but I don't know if I can bring it up on this.
I mean,
Oh.
oh, uh-oh.
Because basically what you're saying is emphasize the word toys.
Oh, interesting. Okay, then I'm just gonna.
So this is a children's meal, and we're not trying to get anyone arrested. So
I just want a cheeseburger. I actually would love a McChicken Happy Meal.
Ooh.
bring back the McRib.
Yes, the McRib.
Apparently in California they're having the McRib right now, and
I
I'm
want
jealous.
I want like
Oh, is it
I
worth
want,
going to
like,
California?
No.
Noodles.
I'm not traveling with COVID.
Happy Meal.
The noodles Happy Meal, is that what you just said?
Yeah, noodles with shrimp.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That is delish.
They probably have that in McDonald's around the world somewhere.
Yeah, man.
I went to a McDonald's in the Poconos, and they had a pizza kids meal.
I was so speaking of
Ooh.
like, all right, I'm just gonna wait until everybody has gotten their turn, and I'm gonna come up with something because
Okay.
I've been thinking about this for past days.
Okay. For me, it'd probably just be okay. Have you ever seen? If you've watched the Unis Honest videos, they made an Unis Honest, like they made their own like hamburger out of a bunch of different like stuff from McDonald's and stuff. If you know what that is, you know the Unis Honest burger would be in my ideal Happy Meal with like those Hot Wheels toys that are like also Lego, and you can like switch the top and bottom. Like you can just like flip it upside
Ooh.
down.
Those ones are fun.
Yeah, those
I'm
things
trying
are
to think
awesome.
of Happy Meal toys that I wanted that I never got.
Okay, I got you one. So, the meal itself, this is a stretch here.
Okay.
So it's gonna be an expensive Happy Meal because the workers walk across the street, assuming this is available. They buy a Chick-fil-A sandwich and they put that in the Happy Meal, and then the toy is. I've actually gotten this from a kids or Happy Meal before. Is a Kids Bop CD.
Oh.
So yeah, I got Kids Bop Volume 5 from
Bro.
McDonald's. So I could save that, sell that in 20 years.
You won the
Rolling
lottery in
cash.
kids meals.
Yeah.
I just-
So that's
I
what
just
I would ask
imagine-
for.
Okay, I
Just
want the
imagine.
Mighty Morphin Power Ranger toys that were from the '95.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't get all of them. I think I only got the Pink Ranger.
I have the red one. He's
Oh.
broken, but
I had the one. What is it? The one where their heads flip?
yep.
Mm-hmm.
I had that. My brother bit the head off the Green Ranger
Oh no.
because he was teething, and so he didn't flip. He only had one setting.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is one of my favorite movies.
Yes.
I watched Power Rangers from the age of 4 to 21.
Oh
Like
yeah,
watched it regularly.
Uh-huh.
I used to binge Power Rangers.
Dude, I used to go to my cousin's house all the time just to watch Power Rangers. Like it was the animal morphers or whatever it was. So
Animal
like
Force
and yeah,
or Wild Force.
yeah, whereas like the blue Power Ranger was like a shark or something. It was ooh,
Oh, yeah.
those were good. Those were the good times. So,
Speaking of like,
no, continue.
I don't know, I was supposed to say like going back to the food thingy,
Mhm.
dude. Imagine like a pizza, but instead of like the normal filling, you have mackerel and tomato sauce.
What?
Mackerel
Did I
and
hear that
tomato
right?
sauce.
and tomato sauce?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had it with a red sauce.
My taste buds do
I-
not compute with this.
I like my seafood to be lemony.
Here's the thing. Where I'm from, mackerel and tomato sauce is a regular seasoning.
Yeah, I can picture that actually.
Interesting.
I mean, I used to
Yeah.
dump barbecue sauce on my smoked salmon, so
Ooh.
Yeah,
Uh,
but mackerel and tomato sauce is like one thing. You get that shit in a tube.
mhm.
Okay.
The only thing you put on salmon is
Cream
lemon.
cheese.
Cheese?
Okay.
Cream cheese.
Oh, cream
have some-
cheese.
We're gonna have
I
some
heard-
disagreements here, but
I'm talking more
okay.
lox.
Okay.
But my mom makes a bacon salmon that's really good.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a huge seafood guy. But I have a certain friend. You guys may or may not know him. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But he and his family go fishing, get some nice big king salmon, and they gave us one. No, they gave us two, and my dad smoked them up, and delicious. I love smoked salmon.
Did you guys
but,
get any belly? Any king salmon belly? I'm just curious.
I don't know what we got, but it was good.
Okay. You probably didn't get belly then. But yeah.
Really not good.
Well, that kind of ended. Segue.
Whoa!
Whoa!
We was on the topic of the like children's show. I was never really into like the Power Rangers or basically like the live action shows when I was younger. I was more into that like, you know, the original Beyblade series.
Beyblade, let it rip.
No, that's not the original.
I know,
Oh my
but that just
God.
came to mind. I'm sorry. I'm a heretic.
Every time I see it say like the original Beyblade song, they proceed to sing the song that is not.
Yeah, that's
The
not the
original
original. My gosh, I miss those like American anime shows, kind of like. I mean, they're not American anime, really. Like Pokemon
You
or
know-
whatever.
Mm.
Did you watch
You know-
Monster Ranchers?
Oh man, that
No.
rings a bell.
It was like one of those like weird toy trying to promote a toy animes,
Uh-huh.
and
Kind of like Bakugan.
Bakugan!
yeah,
Dude.
I remember
Uh.
I found one on the bus, and I kept it for years.
I think I have a Bakugan
You know-
card here somewhere. Can't remember.
You
which
know
one.
what's
I-
speaking of like that, you know what's incredibly sad?
What?
Back in like 20 years ago, I had like a really big stack of Pokemon cards.
Ooh.
If I found that stack today, can you imagine how much worth 20-year-old pro Pokemon cards are?
Ooh.
If they're like a PSA 8 or higher, that's a lot of money.
Oh yeah, that's
if you have a
especially for
Kazam.
hollows.
that's worth a lot too, because
Mhm.
they haven't printed Kazam in over 20 years.
Yeah, and like 15 years ago, I had like a big stack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Ooh. Yo.
My brother does Yu-Gi-Oh, and I find cards everywhere around my house.
Yeah.
Start collecting. You'll have your own deck
Dude,
soon enough.
imagine if I still had my collections and if I sold them today,
Yeah,
I could buy a house.
you could. Were any of them hollow?
Probably a lot of them were like shiny,
Mhm.
whatever that you called them before. Because
Yeah.
I remember like when I was like first grader in elementary school, I had
Mhm.
one card that everybody wanted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even know because I wasn't really like I was a first grader. I had no idea.
Yeah.
True.
You have no idea.
But one thing I knew is that if everyone wants it, it's good, which means I should not give it away.
Big brain. I think I have some Pokemon cards. I'm actually gonna go look right now, see if I can find them. I think I have an idea. So I'll
Uh,
be back in a few.
All right.
all my
Go
cards
get
are
'em,
gone.
boy.
Has been gone. All my cards have been gone for like decades.
Dude.
I never got into the cards, but I like had red for the longest time.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
never got into like the game aspect of the cards. I just collected them because I know
Yeah.
people like played with them somehow. I just never did that.
I don't think I've seen a single person actually play the Pokemon game with cards. They're just like, look at my cards. Like,
We tried once in like third grade,
Mhm.
I think is when it would have been.
Mm, I
And
just
yeah,
remember, I just remember like when Beyblade was a big thing.
Mhm.
Like my entire school had Beyblades.
Dude.
And it's like, and one funny thing is that I had such a good Beyblade that nobody wanted to go against me. Like they just they didn't let me play.
Was it one of the Metal Storm ones?
What the tiny like metal ones?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metal Storm were OP against like the regular plastic ones.
Yeah.
I remember I can't remember, we were on like a cycle. It'd be like me and these three other people, and we would cycle around bringing a freaking Beyblade arena to school. And like in between classes and like at break and stuff, you'd sit in the hallway and just do a quick Beyblade battle and just like overhype it as much as we can. And then it's like bell rings, we pack everything up and we just go to our class like nothing happened, and it was so good.
I can only remember three names of or like three monsters of the Beyblade.
Uh-huh.
I can only remember Dragoon, Drasil, and Drancer.
Okay.
When they all starts with D.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I can only remember those.
Yeah.
When you figure out Drasil is the name of the light or like the tree of life.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Idrisil. So half the name, basically.
My gosh.
Don't
Dude.
kill me. Which was one of those anime TV shows? Was it that was you've activated my trap card?
I'm pretty sure that's
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay.
I
Oh,
know because I
wait.
just rewatched all of the Yu-Gi-Oh episodes on Amazon Prime.
Hold on.
Ah,
Hold on.
I've
What about what is the other like card game that was like really big at right after I think it was right before Yu-Gi-Oh
Magic?
came out?
Magic the Gathering.
No. It was
No,
actually
it's a similar
like it
game.
was an anime too. It's
Oh.
like
Digimon attempted a card game, but it didn't
yeah, I don't know
do
why people
well.
shit on Digimon so good. I thought it was fun.
Digimon was a good show.
Yeah.
It's a bad game.
But also like yeah, I never played that. I never played
Also,
it.
recently rewatched the first season of Digimon.
I
Woo!
never watched or like I never really were into I was never into the oh what is it called or like the games of any or from all any of those like the Digimon game, the Pokemon game. I never was into those. I never liked them. But uh, what is that one card game that that came out? I think it was right after like right after Beyblade died down. It's like the one card game where the cards are like blue on the backside, and it's like you have monsters, but it's also like a shield, like you have some shields in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
can't
know.
remember what that game
Sounds
called.
after my time of being into those kind of things.
Someone in the chat just reminded me that Lego Ninjago had a card game as well.
Did it really?
Yeah, it did.
I was such a stan for that show.
Oh my God, Bionicles.
Yeah, Bionicles, yes.
Oh, I had so many Bionic.
I never
Maybe.
understood that show, but everyone around me was like, "Dude, Bionicles are the best thing ever." And I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, bro, I had
Is
a
Bionicles
Bionicle
the
video
one-
game. I had a
The
movie
one
for
that
it.
I'm talking about.
No, it's
No.
Bionicles are made by the same
Lego.
company. Lego gets made by the Lego
Oh
company,
yeah.
but they're
Never
like
mind.
those little action figure guys that you can custom create.
Dude, I had the movies for that.
Yeah, I had 2 of them.
I dig those movies.
I was always jealous because we never had Legos as a kid. We only had the Duplos, the big giant ones.
Yes.
Which, by the way, are worse to step on than a normal size Lego.
Facts.
I had jumbo blocks, which are the same thing but different brand.
Yeah.
And now they have like the bad cardboard ones that are like huge.
Like
I
the
used to get Lego magazine up until I was in high school.
I have one
remember
of
one
those
year
like
for
Lego
Christmas.
books.
Yeah, for Christmas I got a Lego book once, and I'm like, oh, thanks. I can look at Legos that other people built.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Dude, for me, I was like, I'm gonna build everything in here and no one can stop me. Didn't happen. As soon as I tried to build like one of the like, castles or whatever that was depicted in the book, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I think I know the show now.
Okay, well,
Alright.
let's
Duel
lay it on me.
Masters.
Huh?
Duel Masters.
Duel Masters. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I've seen that pop up a couple of times on the television when I was younger.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, that shit was big
Oh.
over here.
Yeah,
Looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh knockoff.
I'm pretty sure it
I
was.
mean,
Roasted.
maybe, but it's like
Get
it
right.
was like Duel Masters aired here over here before any of the like Yu-Gi-Ohs did.
Mm-hmm. Dude.
I guess it's not rip-off. Ooh, maybe
Yeah, I guess.
Yu-Gi-Oh's the rip-off.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe.
It's like that one theory about how Disney's Lion King is a ripoff of a movie that was made like 2 years before it
Oh,
about
Oh, and it's
yeah.
not.
almost the
White
exact same
Lion?
plot.
White
Yeah,
Lion.
that guy.
It's not.
No, I know it's not, but
But
it's always funny.
Lion
to
King is
theorize.
Hamlet, but lions.
yeah, it is.
I mean, if that's like if rip-offs are rip-offs, I mean, have you seen the similarities from Infiniminer and Minecraft?
Oh yeah, those. That's pretty nuts. That those are the same game.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane how similar they are. Bruh. Segway. Because
Or a cyber.
Hop aboard the Segway.
Segway. Okay, what were some actually like insane lies that you were told by like teachers and parents like when you were younger?
Ooh.
Like whether
People
it's
are
like
gonna end up liking you.
what?
People are gonna end up liking you.
We like you.
That's depressing.
That's one. That's one biggest lie.
All right,
like-
the
okay.
biggest lie I was told is basically every teacher's like, okay, they're like, say you're in lower grade school, and they're like, okay, when you get to the next grade, they're not gonna help you with this. You have to get good at it now. And then the next year's like, okay, they're not gonna teach you this next year, so learn it now. And then they keep saying that, but they keep teaching you the same thing over and over again. It feels like like essays, especially in like my literature classes. I feel like since 8th grade, I've been doing the exact same citations, exactly the same. They always say they won't teach you this in blank grade, but they always teach me that in
Mhm.
whatever grade I'm in. So,
I feel
yeah.
like that was like the same with cursive. It's like you're gonna be using cursive every day, like when you're in high school, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, nobody uses cursive. This isn't 1822.
The only person I know who uses cursive is my grandma when she writes me birthday letters. That is it.
Grandma's writing cursive.
I only write cursive if I need to take up a lot of space.
Ah, true. Yes. Heard. Yo, our average watch time is 4:20 right now.
No
Ayo.
way.
It's like I guess the biggest lie I've ever had, a teacher has ever told me is you will need to know math in like life.
I mean, yeah, for the most part, you don't because you got calculators and like online
Depends on your
calculators.
career completely.
That's true. That's very true.
Like if you're going say into finances or engineering, yes, please no math, please,
Yeah.
please. But like, if you're not, well,
Yeah,
if you're gonna just do a desk job,
you'll
you
be
file
fine with a
papers.
calculator. Yeah.
you better
wanna-
know how to do basic calculus.
I want to keep away from desk jobs. Like I need to move around.
Yeah, same. I can't just sit in one space.
It's not that bad.
I mean, here we are doing it for an hour.
Especially right now that I'm working from home. So I was remodeling my house. Thing paid. Shh, don't tell anybody.
Keegs, some.
I was at my desk doing
Yeah, I see.
my
Yeah.
job.
I'm just waiting to hopefully get a loan so I can buy a house.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
That's what I'm doing. Just sitting here waiting.
just sitting, just waiting. Dude, I have some useless things in here that I should probably get rid of. Like, I have no reason to have freaking 4 stools in my room. Like, I only use one.
What?
I literally.
You-
Yeah, I have,
4
like-
stools?
Okay, I have 3.
All right, guess how many stools I have in my room.
I don't know, 2, 1.
None?
I'll give you a hint. It's less than 1.
Okay,
None?
you have none.
0.
You have 0.5. You have 0.5 of a stool. Take it or leave it.
I mean, around my desk,
You
I
got
have
me.
3 chairs and a piano bench to put my feet up on.
I mean, yeah. It's kind of why I
Fair.
have multiple stools.
I mean, sorry, you just said half a stool, and that reminds me of a fun fact that you guys all have to know.
Okay, what?
Assuming we all have 2 arms here, we have more arms than average human.
Why did you get
Or-
that from stools?
On average, we have more arms than. I keep
The-
saying it wrong.
Okay,
The average number of arms on a human is less than 2.
this is true. But
There
how
we
did you
go.
get that from stools?
But you said like 0.5 stools, and I'm like 0.5 math.
That is half.
That
Math,
is half.
math.
Congratulations. Here's a good noodle star. You know what half is.
Yay!
Not-
Yay!
not-
I got a sticker.
No, not you, Squids. I'm talking to yours. Yours said 0.5 is a half.
What? No!
He got the correct
Sticker.
answer. That's extra credit on his next quiz. Oh my gosh. But yeah.
Sticker.
Yay.
Yay. Dude,
Yay.
Angel sounds like Yakko.
It does. Have you seen the Phineas and Ferb thing?
No.
Which one?
They set up Addict and they put it over Phineas and Ferb and it sounds just like Phineas.
Hey,
Huh.
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today.
Oh my gosh, I need to see that.
I'll send it to you when I
Okay,
find
good.
it.
Send it to me. Squids, you don't know what's going on because you have no idea what the song Addict is.
Yeah, but Phineas and Ferb was my childhood show, so I will make jokes about it any day of the week.
I got so
Alright.
depressed when a Facebook memory came out of me talking about Phineas and Ferb and it was like 12 years old.
Rip.
I was like, oh.
Dude, Phineas
My
and
mom
Ferb.
works in a daycare and none of the kids knew what Phineas and Ferb was.
Bro.
Because she dressed up as Perry the Platypus and none of the kids knew who she was.
Uh-huh.
That sucked.
Bro.
Phineas and Ferb went off the air over 5 years ago.
I
Mm.
That's crazy.
feel
so
so
sad.
old.
Bro.
You know what would feel old if you dressed up as Tom from Tom and Jerry and nobody knew who you were.
Oh, that would hurt.
Ooh.
Yeah, like Tom and Jerry. Yeah, that was good. Remember one time they made a movie where Tom and Jerry, they could talk, and they became best friends. And when they both figured out that they could talk, they're like, "Wait, you can talk? Wait, you can talk? I never knew you could talk, so I never talked." And
Yes,
it was a
I like.
very weird plot line. It ended
like-
in a cabin fire where they had to save a child.
Yeah, I
Crazy
remember that
movie.
There's a Tom
That's
and
a
Jerry
plan.
movie coming out next year.
I just.
Oh yeah, that's
but it's not
right.
like-
Please,
It's not
please
like
make
the
sure
old
it's
ones.
not live action.
It is.
Please, please,
Right.
It's live action.
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit.
please.
Sorry to
please.
disappoint.
Also,
Tom and Jerry are CGI.
I just love how it's like their excuse to like what, and it's like why haven't you talked? I don't know. Didn't have a reason to.
Didn't have a reason to, you know? My gosh, dude. Tom and Jerry. It's such a violent show, but it's so good.
Yeah, are they going to tone down the violence?
I mean,
All right, so I just looked at the Tom and Jerry trailer, and okay, so it's live action, but they're cartoons. Okay, but like they're 3D animated cartoons, so it feels off.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
It looks worse than Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, that
Like-
that was pulled off well.
Yeah. And this just looks so bad compared to it.
Oh, interesting. We might get Proxy Pages to hop on later. She has to put some kiddos to sleep first before she hops on though, but I don't know if she'll be able to hop on later. Keegan, for reference,
that'd be
she's
fun.
also one of the VAs that I work with.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway,
Man,
But yeah,
you're so classy. VA,
so classy VA, bro.
VA Veterans Affairs.
With the whole with the whole 2.8K subs, bro.
Hey, 2.89. Try
Okay,
again, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry, man. We're not including significant figures. It's technically 3K. But yeah,
If we have a sig fig of one, yeah.
sig figure one.
I'm just gonna make 110 fake accounts and just sub with all of them right now, so you get 3K right now.
Yeah. Dude, but
Will this?
something that
Fake
absolutely blew my mind though was that Who Framed Roger Rabbit was a Disney film. I had no idea for the longest time. And I just can't see Disney producing something like that, especially with Jessica Rabbit.
Bro,
Was
they
it-
pr- They produced it.
Well, it was the Touchstone Pictures. Because that's why Bugs Bunny and Mickey had to be like they had to have the same amount of screen time. That was the only way Disney would give them the rights.
Uh-huh.
And the same thing with Daffy and Donald.
Well, it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, maybe they own Touchstone Pictures now.
They probably do. They own a lot.
Yeah, they own
What do
everything.
they not own?
But still, that just amazed me to see that. My gosh.
Speaking of Disney owning everything, so in Orlando, the
Mhm.
city, there's a ton of theme parks, and one of them's like Disney,
Yeah.
and one of them's Universal. And so if you go into Universal, there's this whole Marvel section, and then you're like, wait, Disney owns Marvel,
Yeah.
and it's in Universal Studios. So it's like,
So
you don't own this anymore, but they probably have, I guess,
think they
rights
have,
to keep
yeah,
those
I
up,
think they
but
have the
it's
theme
funny.
park rights to those characters.
But they
That's-
don't have the movie rights,
Yeah, they don't have the movie rights at all.
because like they have like a Hulk ride and like Fantastic Four
Mhm.
stuff, and they have like Spider-Man, but it's like, well, Universal doesn't own any of the rights for any of those to make movies, at least.
Yeah. Dude, I was there. Well, you were there too. And there's the stand there at Universal. There's a stand there at Universal, and it's in like the Dr. Seuss section, and all they sell is tater tots. That's straight
It's-
up all they sell.
It's funny though, because the name of the stand is
Green eggs and ham.
Green Eggs and Ham.
but all they sell is tater tots.
Tater tots.
That's
And
last time I was in Universal in Florida, they hadn't even built the Jurassic Park ride yet.
Oh, they're
ooh,
building a new one now. It's gonna
Mhm.
be
Velocicoaster.
it's gonna be huge. It looks great.
Dude, but yeah, just reminded me the tater tot stand was actually amazing though. I
It
had this one.
was
It
it's
was
great.
Buffalo Wild Wing tater tots.
Ooh.
Yep.
It was so
Delicious.
good.
There's also like cheeseburger and pizza tater tots.
Hmm. But the Buffalo Wild Wings, I think that gave you the most bang for your buck. Gosh, dang.
Yeah. They
That
were
was so
way
good.
bigger than I was expecting. I'm like, oh, theme park, you're gonna pay like $20 and get like 2 ounces of food, but
Yeah.
nah, there's actually good sized amount of tater tots.
Squids, did you see the two drunk girls that were walking around?
So we were sitting at the table eating our tater tots, and there's this little like for show section of the park, like just kind of like an ambient plants and stuff to make it look better. And these two girls, they had to be hammered college students.
Yeah, or just high
And
off the walls.
and they just were walking around. Obviously, we could tell they're impaired just by how they were walking. And then they just hopped the fence and started walking around in like these plants that are obviously for decoration and not for like
Yeah, it was just like a closed
not
off
like
Mhm.
walking
section.
around it. And then our security guard came over and said, "Get out." So then they had to hop back over the fence, and then they started walking away. And the security guard was just tailing them the entire way. I'm sure
Yeah.
security guard's like, if these two slip up, I'm kicking them out right
Yeah,
now.
she could clearly see that they were like impaired, and it was like, okay, we got to kick these people out. And I swear, when the cop came to talk to them, I heard them say, "Oh, we didn't know, we didn't see a sign or anything." They hopped over like the fence, not like at the entrance of the thing which is clearly blocked off. So I'm like, yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work, Toots. Keep trying that. But yeah, my gosh, how do you even get hammered or like high off the walls at a park like that? Like with all the
Mind you,
security.
it was like 1 p.m.
Easily.
Come on. Who
yeah,
did that?
that's
I'm assuming they probably drank in their cars before coming into the park, and they
Mhm.
probably have like passes, so they just scan it and walk right in.
Yeah.
But still,
Still, like,
some mistakes were made.
and it was 1 p.m. Like, why are you getting drunk at this hour? My gosh.
I mean, don't they even sell alcohol in the parks anyways?
Yeah, but they
I
limit
think
it.
it's some restaurants you can get like a wine or something,
Yeah, they do limit it though per guest.
but it's probably like $30 a glass.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like insane price. So
Yeah, probably.
overpriced food and drink.
Overpriced. Gosh dang. Segway.
Oh, you want a water bottle that costs times the amount it would if you walked 5 minutes outside of the park?
Dude, like honestly, it's so overpriced at theme parks.
Yeah. I worked at Sesame Place,
Mm-hmm.
and parents used to get mad all the time because there was no alcohol because it's a children's theme park meant for
Yeah.
like toddlers,
Mm-hmm.
and it was crazy. And I think they just now added beer to it.
Yeah, I think that happened. I think they're now offering alcoholic beverages at Disney. I can't remember. There's either specific. Oh yeah, there's specific restaurants at Disney that you can get alcohol at, but even then you still need reservations for those places.
Imagine this: alcohol at Chuck E. Cheese's, and you go there
Oh
for
no.
a frat party for college.
Talking
Oh,
about
my-
Dave and Buster's.
yeah, that's basically just Dave and Buster's.
Ooh. Okay, that's fair. But what if you're at Chuck E. Cheese's, surrounded by a ton of little children, and you just ham?
Just
That
punt a
could really get
5-year-old.
a restraining order very quickly.
Just like punt a 5-year-old.
Let me see. There's a reason my uncle's not allowed within 100 feet of schools.
Punch one of the animatronics.
Yeah. You're not gonna get me this time, Freddy. Ah! Bite of 87 who freaking bites the animatronic. Was that the bite of 87? Oh gosh, dude, those animatronics are freaky.
I'm excited for the new game.
Yes. Security breach, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, Jack Black's in it.
What?
That's what I
No
was
way.
told. He's either gonna be in Security Breach or he's gonna be in the film.
Oh, I hope he's in the film.
I really hope he's in the film. Prove me wrong, OG. I mean,
Okay.
OG FNAF is pretty good.
I'm looking it up, and he mentioned that he played the new one and he likes it. He's speculated that he's referring to the Security Breach.
Uh-huh.
So it seems that he had early access on it, and my theory could be one of two things. One, it's because A, he's a celebrity and he has this YouTube called Jablinski Gaming. It's
Yeah.
funny stuff. Or B, he could be in it and he got early access because of that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that would be gold if he was in the game. Gold. Dude, there's never enough of Jack Black in this world. Freaking him in
I agree.
him in the new Jumanji films
Oh my god.
as like the Valley Girl.
I quote it all the time. Martha, come look at my penis.
I'm gonna miss you, a little buddy.
Did you see yesterday on Twitter, I think it was trending, of people want him to replace Chris Pratt in everything? They're like, imagine Star-Lord as Jack Black.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Just
No.
Tenacious D Snarlord.
Parks and Rec, Jack Black.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
I mean, Andy is just Jack Black.
Yeah.
He really
I will
is.
say Parks and Rec is, in my opinion, my favorite Chris Pratt.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I fell in love with him.
I mean,
I feel like-
speaking of funny YouTube channels that are by actors, have you guys seen Kevin James's YouTube channel and like the sound guy thing that he does?
No, I haven't. I need to look that. I'm writing that down right now. I really am. Here I go.
Like he is like pretending like to be like the sound guy in like on a set and just puts himself in like movies.
Yeah.
Like puts himself in movie scenes.
I want to see him do the not Duel of the Fates, but the final battle in Episode 3 of Star Wars.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
You
have the high ground
underestimate
now,
my
Anakin.
power.
Oh my god, when I saw that in theaters on the drive there, I had scratched my eye with a hair clip.
Ooh.
And you don't know this until you only have one eye.
Oh.
To see it, that when the lightsabers hit, the whole screen goes white.
Huh.
So I didn't see the last like 5 minutes of it. I could only hear it. I'm like, Mom, what's happening?
What is this?
Dude,
Is this
Obi-Wan
what
Kenobi
drugs
is a
feels
meme.
like?
Obi-Wan Kenobi is a meme.
He is. Hello there.
Jeez.
Hmm.
If
So
you-
uncivilized.
If you
So
want to see Obi-Wan Kenobi fully memed, you have to go to Reddit and go to the subreddit prequel memes.
Yes.
They literally praise Ewan McGregor.
Raise him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure like most of the reason why people are watching the prequels is because of him.
Mm-hmm.
If
I
you
mean-
had to watch one of the prequels, which one would it be?
Third.
Third.
Okay, I'm gonna lose nerd card because I picked Phantom Menace. It's
I
so bad
respect
it's
it.
good.
Respect.
Well,
That's episode 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
apparently
Duel of the Fates.
years after it came out, or no, before it came out,
yeah.
they had like an 8-hour screening of like the full plotline that they wanted to do, and apparently that was amazing. But then they had to, cut it down to 2 hours
Mm-hmm.
for,
Did
movie.
it have Jar Jar being a Sith Lord?
I wish.
I don't think it did, but
Misa,
what if?
Yeah, he just or in chat, somebody just remind me of one of a good quote that I didn't remember. Well, we're still flying half a ship.
Well, we're still flying with half a ship.
Oh boy, so
Oh
good.
gosh, dude, that's such a good moment in that film.
There's so many good. I probably know at least half the lines
Mm-hmm.
from Revenge of the Sith.
Now this is pod racing. My gosh, I love that one. I had this chat. It was in a Discord call, and we had this guy, and we gave him a rule. He can only speak in prequel quotes.
Ooh.
And first thing he said right after that was, "Now this is where the fun begins." I'm like, yes, let this meme start. Let the insanity ensue. So good. Oh my gosh. Prequels are great. There's this one channel on YouTube, Airlonauts, I think it's called, and they completely redubbed the original trilogy and the prequels to completely change the plot and everything. There's no Sith, there's no Force, there's no like real fighting in it. The Jedi Order is a frat that smokes like weed and stuff. And the whole premise of episode 1 is that a couple Jedi went to a space Hooters and did not pay their bill. I kid you not. And the Death Star is not even like a weapon. It's actually like a massive Dave and Buster's, and it's a massive like laser arena.
Woo!
I mean,
It's so funny. And there's this one scene in it where it's Obi-Wan. No. Padme is talking to Anakin because Padme and Obi-Wan actually get together at a point. And she goes, "Annie, I'm pregnant. Oh, that's amazing. It's Obi's. What? That's Snake." It's so good. I highly suggest it.
I think I've seen that before.
It's so good. It's Airlonauts. It's so good. It's a masterpiece. It's better than the sequel series or whatever. No, not sequel. Prequel series in my opinion. It's so good. My gosh.
Me just wondering what the hell happened to Ahsoka, like in the main movies.
Oh yeah. What where did she go? Like I'm sure they'll explain it in The Mandalorian at some point, but
We don't want to touch spoilers here.
yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
No, it's like I just like that, or basically everything that is Star Wars made is canon in some
Mhm.
sort.
I mean,
Then
even the
me
freaking
just
Star Wars
thinking-
parks are canon.
me just thinking,
That's it.
like, if that is true, Caleb fucking pulled a Star Destroyer
Yeah,
out of the fucking orbit.
yeah. Just pulled it straight
Single-handedly,
out.
by the way.
Just pull it straight out. But yeah, the freaking Galaxy's Edge, like parks at Disney and stuff. That's Star Wars canon.
All right.
It's like,
Speaking
I
of
like
Star
how-
Wars canon, I
Um,
want to see if the three of you can name every canon Star Wars movie to date. Every single canon movie. Preferably in chronological order so I can track them better so I know which ones you've said.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I have no
Go.
idea.
Wait. So what?
Phantom Menace.
Yep.
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
All right.
Revenge of the
this-
Sith.
Okay.
Correct.
Am I just naming all the Star Wars movies?
Yeah, every canon Star Wars movie.
Okay,
A
New
New
Hope.
Yep.
Empire Strikes Back.
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi.
Of course.
Force Awakens.
Yep.
Last Jedi.
Yep.
Rise of Skywalker.
All right, you forgot a few.
I
Oh,
only watched the movies. I haven't watched any of the
So
Clone
there's
Wars stuff, or
there's
I
the
haven't.
spin-off ones, and
so
these
yeah.
movies are all canon as well.
What
the
about
Are
the
you talking like
Christmas
Solo
movie
and
that
stuff?
Solo,
Yeah, Solo,
like
there's one.
Rogue One.
Rogue One.
There's another one.
There's no point for Rogue One. You knew they were all gonna die.
Oh, but did you?
Oh, but did
Yes.
you?
Yeah,
Don't
many
worry.
Bansons died to get us these plans.
I mean, they did reference Project Dark Saber in it.
I will say, you guys are still missing one of the canon Star Wars movies.
Are you talking about the Christmas special?
No, that is not a movie. That we do not talk about that one.
No, we
because
talk
that
about
is
that.
canon.
It is sadly canon.
Because
No.
because the Star
I
Wars
like
Christmas
how-
special is the only time Boba Fett ever did anything.
Yeah.
He did nothing in the movies.
I just like how.
He didn't even capture Han.
Yeah.
The quote from the fuck his name is, the creator. I don't know what the fuck his name
George
is.
Lucas?
Yeah, the quote from him, like he said, like the quote from him about like the Christmas special was, "If I had time and a hammer, I would go everywhere in the world looking for those copies and smash them. I'm only missing the hammer."
Yeah. So the movie you guys missed was I think it was like 2007 or 2008 animated Clone Wars movie, because
yeah.
that is a canon
yeah,
Star Wars movie.
Mhm.
It's
I
Trash.
never watched the Clone Wars.
garbage,
So I
but
watched the first special on Cartoon Network, but I never watched anything else.
Mm-hmm.
it's a good series.
It is pretty good.
I like
Season
Dodge
seven.
Adventurous.
Season
don't-
7 was beautiful. Besides the 4 middle episodes, those ones were useless.
So speaking of like George Lucas, you guys are either gonna completely agree or completely disagree with me now.
Mm-hmm.
And that is
polarizing issues.
When you come to like, for example, George Lucas, like himself as a writer,
Uh-huh.
He
he
sucks.
is pretty terrible.
Oh yeah.
Empire was only good because his wife edited it.
Not just that, but it's like he had because or was it the first movie that he created? Like he had like all like the big names. What is that one big name? The guy that directed Jurassic Park, because he was like
Oh.
he was
um,
helping
Spielberg?
he was
Steven
helping
Spielberg.
him with like Steven Spielberg, like they were like helping him with the first one.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, they've had a good relationship, and I've heard that before.
Yeah.
That Steven Spielberg helped him a lot.
In
Mm.
my opinion, directors get usually a little too much credit for movies.
That's
Yeah.
so
Like-
true.
If it was just the director, then they would never put out a movie. Because
Yeah.
there's obviously all the actors who also get a ton of recognition, but all the cameramen, all the people who do props, all the people who do like makeup, but then there's all the editors, and increasingly in newer movies, the more CGI artists
Yeah.
who
Mm.
probably never meet the directors in their lives, but they do just as important work.
Yeah.
There's
Like-
so many people, and they just get a name on the credits list.
Yeah. Like.
Like, as bad as it was, all those people that worked on Cats
Yeah.
deserve.
There are some good people who worked on that movie. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at, as much as I hate to compliment that movie, the cats, as anatomically incorrect as they are, they look good. The fur is realistic,
Yeah.
which is almost a downside. It makes
Oh,
it
yeah.
worse.
I am never gonna criticize Judi Dench.
Oh no,
Look,
we
I'm
love
not
Judi
saying-
Dench, but
I'm not saying Cats movie caused COVID.
but
What came out in
but-
December of 2019?
You are correct.
Technically, like COVID started at October, but
That's true, but-
we never knew like 3
I
months
think
later.
its first confirmed case was in the end of November.
Mhm. Yeah.
No, like the first confirmed case was like for the world was in the end of November, but China knew about COVID
Yeah.
like in October, but they
Yeah.
didn't say anything.
You know what else came out around that time? Cough, 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 cough. Rise of Skywalker. Cough, cough.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
True.
That's true. That is
Yes,
very true.
HCSF, we need a
Yeah.
dogs movie to end COVID.
I was like about to say, like, if you ask like a true Star Wars fan, they would probably deny blood swear on their. No, they would just deny the fact that the three last movies are canon.
Yeah.
COVID is just God's punishment for us making low ass Jedi.
So going back to kind of like directors get way too much credit. Tell me who made the movie Back to the Future.
Robert Zemeckis?
Oh.
I never seen it.
Hey Google.
No, Keegan. Just off the top of your head, when you think Back to the Future, what director or whatever do you think of?
Robert Zemeckis?
You got the correct answer. Most people would say Steven Spielberg,
Yep.
but he did not make that movie.
Yeah.
That was
'Cause he
Robert
made
Zemeckis.
a lot. Because Spielberg did a ton of the great movies around the time, like Jaws, for example.
Yeah, like
Everyone.
he
loves
oversaw the movie, but he didn't directly direct it or write it like Robert Zemeckis did.
Well, it's like a lot of the Tim Burton animation films.
Mm-hmm.
They're like his ideas, but he didn't direct them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like he didn't direct Nightmare Before Christmas or Coraline,
Yeah.
but they're all like Tim Burton's.
Tim Burton.
What is it like? I saw like a compilation of all or how many kills Jaw gets in the span of all the three movies. I think it's like 7 people he kills in the span of 3 movies.
Yeah.
Only?
Only.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
2 years of shark
in
attacks.
in an American standard, that's only.
That's 2 years of shark attacks. Almost.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
But, like,
that's 4 years of
Are you
fatal
you're only
attacks.
counting 3 movies?
but
You're
it's like
forgetting
7.
about the best one, the 4th one.
Oh
Yeah, but
gosh.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. It's like that is low in the movie standards.
Oh yeah, that's real low for movie standards.
yo, you guys ever watch that movie Independence Day? Just a couple million in 1 second?
We will not go quietly into the night.
But
Love that.
maybe we will.
Maybe we will.
Mm.
Dude.
It's like
let's be honest,
even the
there was-
movie Piranha.
Oh yeah.
That thing.
I love
killed
Piranha.
The
I
Piranha.
genuinely
Wait.
liked that movie.
Wait, the original Piranha or the new Piranha?
The first one.
Like the 1970s Piranha?
Probably not.
Okay. If there were CGI piranhas, it's not that. The 1970 one is great because the piranhas were just fake plastic fish.
Oh, that's
That
amazing.
they just used the same B-roll over and over again of them going back and forth and like a noise.
It's like the movie
I just
Birds.
remember, I just remember like the first Piranha movie that I saw that
Birdemic.
was like, I don't know, back in 2011 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I saw like the one scene I saw is like 2 guys like just carrying a girl like out of the sea, and then like all of a sudden they rip her in half,
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Oh no.
and then she like starts screaming, and then she just like dies.
Yeah. Dude, piranhas are low key scary.
My mom used to watch all those, like, crazy sci-fi movies, like the giant anaconda one, or
Oh my God.
Sharknado.
That used to be my dream as an actress, to just appear in one of them. I just
What
wanted to
if
be
if you were the person who just died at the beginning?
That's fine. My one actor dream was to be the dead body in Law and Order. Like at the very beginning, or the person that finds it that's like, hey, I'm the maid and I'm cleaning. Oh my God, a body.
5 seconds of fame.
How did that get here?
Aw.
Oh my God, you should call somebody.
Oh, man.
Jacuz.
There was also like, because I saw like if you find like a small like pack of piranhas,
Mm-hmm.
they are not gonna attack you. They are gonna swim away from you. Because I saw that once on like Penn and Teller, where Teller like jumped into a like small pool of piranhas,
Yeah.
and they were just like the piranhas was continuously swimming away from him because, you know, in
You're
the
so
sea,
big.
the bigger you are, you know,
The
The f-
scarier.
the scarier you are. And in this case, Teller was the big fish.
Mhm.
I
Like the
never
biggest
have to
fish
worry
Penn and
that
Teller
because
are
I
great.
don't go swimming. Swimming is
Yeah.
gross.
Teller was in that case, the biggest fish in that water, which
You
means
know,
that the piranhas didn't want anything to do with him.
now that I think about it, I've probably been swimming in water with alligators before,
Yeah,
and
same.
you can't exactly see those.
You can't.
If they're 3, 4 feet under the water, uh-oh,
Yeah,
you dead.
Aw, good scaly boys.
scaly boys.
I love a
Jimmy
scaly
didn't
boy.
make it.
Dude, I was at a spring and there was like an alligator in the water,
In a
and
spring?
yeah, not in the
I thought
spring.
springs were not like in spring water.
Yeah,
I
and
thought those were too cold for alligators.
I guess not. And there's just an alligator chilling, and there's like a dock you can go walk on. So I go walk out on the dock, and I can't remember who I was with. They like stomp on the dock. The alligator turns right at us and starts swimming towards us. And I'm like, that was a terrible idea. I start backing away. They're still at the edge of the dock. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? You're insane. And then we see another alligator come up. And we're like, okay, I am out of here. So I just start walking. And they're still there
nerd.
as the alligator's coming for them. They eventually walk away. But I'm like, that was stupid. Why would you do that? Like, what the
So
heck?
in those sci-fi movies, the giant gator would come up from behind the other alligators, eat the alligator and the people standing on the dock, and then swim away. And
True.
you would be the main character.
I would be the main character because I would be the one that they called crazy.
And then you're the one who lost their friends at the beginning of the movie.
Let's
Yes.
hope it's not one. Let's hope it's not one of those movies where the main character dies at the end.
Wait a minute. I think I've seen a movie
Let's
like this
hope it is.
before. Oh wait, every monster movie ever. Meg.
I mean, dude, have you seen like the one there was one more messed up movie or like a monster movie I've seen. Well, actually two. No, two now. It's Overlord.
Mhm. I have not
That
seen
shit
that.
is messed up.
I haven't seen that one yet. I keep wanting to watch it, but then I get distracted by something else.
That shit is so messed up. Also, you got The Mist.
The Mist.
Oh my god, I love The Mist.
I want to see The Mist.
The reason that movie,
Ooh.
from what I've heard, is so spooky and scary is because, it's hard to understand what, like, the monster is.
Yeah.
And I've watched, like, commentaries on this before. Like, the way you make a scary movie scary is you leave the monster, like, unknown. Like, you don't know how it works.
Yeah.
You don't answer anything.
You answer as little as possible.
Yeah.
So, like, I was watching a video. It's talking about the movie. I forget the name of the movie, but it's the one where you can't talk or the monsters will hear you
A
and kill
Quiet
you.
Place.
Quiet,
Quiet
Place.
Place, yes. I love the movie, but they're saying A Quiet Place is so much less scary because the only time the monsters will attack is when you make a sound. So by doing that, you know when you're safe. If there's no sounds being made, there won't be a jump scare or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but
they're saying by keeping it more ambiguous, you can make the movie scarier.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's kind
Quiet Place in theaters was the most intense viewing I ever had because like people were afraid to like touch their popcorn.
of.
We were like, how do I eat this quietly?
Like it was pretty scary. Like there's some thriller, edge of your seat scenes in the movie, and
Mhm.
it's a good movie. I enjoyed it. I won't get into spoilers because I guess it's still a relatively new movie, and there's a second one that was supposed to come out this year, but haha, no.
I mean,
Also, speaking of that, we had like the movie The Bird Box.
oh yeah.
Have you? Here's
I
the
haven't
thing,
seen
it's
it
like,
yet.
Here,
Stupid.
like, yeah, but I'm just gonna say like because they had like in that movie there was planned for a scene of like showing you like what the monster looked like,
Mhm.
but the funny part is like they couldn't play that scene because of one funny reason.
Why?
Okay, so basically, like they made like a mask or something to somebody, like a person, so it was gonna like resemble like the monster, and the scene was basically gonna take place in the main character's dream, where she dreamed giving birth to like giving birth to like a child, and then out comes the monster.
Interesting.
Every time she saw the monster, she started bursting out laughing.
Oh my god.
Like that's why they couldn't that's why they couldn't film that scene, because every time the actor saw that mask, she couldn't keep a straight face.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
That's really funny, actually.
Yeah.
Going back to the like showing the monster and stuff, like what Squids was saying. That's kind of how they structured Jaws accidentally.
Yeah.
Because you only see like a
The
quarter of the
dorsal fin?
shark like halfway through the film. But every other time it's just like a shadow or just you just see the person go under, which was a mistake because the shark kept breaking down when they wanted to film it.
Yeah, imagine if we saw the robot shark all the time. It probably would not have been as good of a movie.
Yeah.
Or like in the original Jurassic Park, that was back when CGI was just like being introduced
Mm-hmm.
with straight up making an image completely on your computer,
Yeah.
and they had to work that scene so hard, and they intentionally made it dark and raining
Yeah.
to like light the scene easily. And you look at that and you're like,
That's
wait,
really
that's
good.
what
It holds
90s
up.
CGI looks like
Yeah.
in person. But then like you look at the rest of the movie and they're all like animatronics and stuff, and you're like, wow, you just appreciate the effort that was put into it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite goofs in Jurassic Park when the
Oh, the
raptor's
hand.
entering. Yeah, when the raptor's entering the kitchen and you see the hand push it into
Yeah.
frame.
Yeah.
Or like in A New Hope when the stormtrooper bumps his head.
Yeah,
yeah.
except I'm mad that they added the sound effect later.
Mm. Dude, imagine being the kind of person that argues with other how Sharknado is a good movie.
Oh my gosh.
It's good because it's bad.
Yes.
Yeah, but then they started make like the sci-fi original
2,
movies were
3,
good
4.
because they weren't attempting to be bad.
Yeah.
They were trying to be like serious movies.
They were
Mhm.
trying to be, but
So
they
now
just
all
ended
the
up
sci-fi
becoming-
movies are now intentionally being like, look how bad we are. Ha
Yeah,
ha
they're
ha.
just embracing it, and it's
Mm.
not genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
It's like
here's
I
the
watched
thing,
all
like,
the Mansquito and
have you guys
Mosquito.
heard about The Thing too?
No.
I haven't
No.
watched The Thing yet. I've heard about it and I heard it's really good and it's basically a movie that is, well, I guess Among Us basically is The Thing, but
Yeah.
it's straight up just as that. It's just Among Us.
Yeah, but
I've
Yes.
only seen the 1950s one.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's like here's the thing about The Thing,
Mhm.
play on words. Um,
Ah.
there's like two funny things about that movie. Well, actually, one interesting thing and one funny thing. That's a lot of things on a movie
Yes.
called The Thing.
Yes.
Indeed.
The thing is like
Okay.
when they were creating like the book or no, the cover for the movie or something, or like the poster or something, they the artist that made it had no idea what the movie was about.
That's
He had
amazing.
he only knew the title.
Uh-huh.
He had no idea what the movie was about, and that's like how you have that like the thing. And the other thing,
Funny.
it's hard to not laugh. The other thing is that the reason why The Thing is such like a great movie is not because of the quality, it's more the fact that there is no such thing as CG in it.
Oh,
Everything
yeah,
is
it was
practical.
all practical.
Oh, yeah, because there's the scene where it explodes the body basically,
Mhm.
and they had a singular dummy to do that with. So like, if you mess up,
Mhm.
well, joke's on you. There goes thousands of dollars under.
Sounds
Whereas
Yeah.
in CG, if you mess up, well, you still have the film perfectly the same, but you just have to fix it.
Yeah. Sounds like somebody watched the Corridor Digital video on that key.
You bet I did.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I just watch fact fiends or
Mm-hmm.
fun facts with Carl, ironically called Smallwood.
Nice.
Yeah, his name is literally Smallwood,
Nice.
and he is rocking that name with pride.
Yo, my name's Smallwood.
I love how it's like apparently like in UK it's really easy to open like a company.
Mm-hmm.
So he opened the company Big Wangers Incorporate.
Epic.
Big
Wow.
Wangers Incorporate.
Big Wangers Incorporated. Who's the CEO? Angel Dust.
It's ironic, like Big Wangers Incorporate CEO Smallwood.
Smallwood. That's perfect.
Carl Smallwood.
That's amazing. Well, I think we're gonna end it here on that amazing note of Smallwood owning a company called Big Wangus. Oh my gosh, I'm adding that to the description of this stream. Big Wangus. Oh, whatever. All right. Well, it was good. It was fun. Surprisingly, we have 92 playbacks on it. So we had 92 individuals that weren't watching it live. So yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Very nice.
15 likes. Woo! And for the 4 concurrent viewers that are watching live, I hope you all enjoyed and everything. And yeah, we'll do this again another time, not on a regular schedule.
It was fun.
It was fun. Well, it was fun. And stream ends in 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that was fun.